What's going on, Cancer? It is your girl, Aqua May, and I am here to do your May 2025 reading. We are going to see what you got going on for the month of May. I hope you already had a beautiful start to your month. But yeah, let's jump right into this and see what my Cancers have going on. All right, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. Details for me are in the description box, so check that out to contact me for personal readings and anything else. All right, so Cancer, let's see. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. What do we have today for our lovely Cancers? We are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. You have freedom. I love this card because freedom is what we all deserve. It's what we all are here to experience. Is this sense of breaking free from things that hold us back, things that we no longer have to deal with. We don't have to hold on to it no more. She has bands, rubber bands on her hands, right? As if they're constraints, but it's like a false constraint, right? It's about taking the rubber band off and seeing that you're actually not constrained, right? Ripping the band-aid off, I'm hearing as well, but setting yourself free. That's what this month is about for you, the month of May. Allowing yourself to fully bloom. It says, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. So you may have been doing some prayers. You may have been doing just some like analyticals, I don't know, analysis of yourself and your life. Even back to childhood things that you may have gone through, and you're looking at them differently. You're freeing yourself from past feelings or past, like I said, blockages, grudges that you may have. So freedom, that's what this month is about for you, being free. Set yourself free. And whatever that means for you, you do it by taking, like I said, these rubber bands are not even really, what are they really doing? They're not doing anything but cutting off the circulation. There's something being cut off here, right? But it's no longer you being cut off from society, from what's truly meant for you, from having that love of your life, having the friends that you want, having the real job that you truly desire, right? Being in the space where you no longer feel like you have to carry any type of burdens, right? Any of them. Let them all go. If you need to let one or two go, let them go. But it's time for the freedom to happen this month. Detective, ooh, that's the energy that is clarifying this freedom. And it says great powers for observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. So again, you may have been looking for answers from people, but you're even freeing yourself from that, like searching for something that eases the pain or eases the idea of it, or the trauma from it. It doesn't have to be anything major. It just could be like something that this could have been you went somewhere to a store and they didn't make your order right, right? And now you're trying to find every reason why this place isn't good, or why it isn't this, or how this thing is hurting me, when in all reality you just say they made my sandwich wrong, I'm not going back there. You have that freedom to not hold on to it, right? It's like it can be the most smallest little simplest things that we kind of hold on to at times, and we don't really realize like why am I doing that? How is that helping me, right? But detective here also speaks about finding the truth. So what is the truth? How do you truly feel about this, right? Now that you're free from this, what is it now that you're going to do, right? With this newfound energy, this newfound awareness, this newfound understanding, this newfound courage, this newfound sense of beauty within yourself, right? It's like you're so free now of these past ideas, and I feel like you had a lot of things that other people fed into you, right? It's like I'm seeing these band-aids of like, other people's, like they like hold this for me, and you held it, right? And it's like you didn't let it go, but it wasn't for you to hold. It was not for you to hold. And now it's like this detective card is almost like telling you to go find who it is and give it back to them. It's not yours, so here, this is for you. Here, this is for you. Here, that's for you. I know where this comes from. I know why I'm doing this. I know it's like things just start to make sense for you this month, and then that's how you truly free yourself, okay? Let's see. You could also have somebody watch you. You being so free within yourself and so, in love with life and in love with what you're doing, that you have somebody that's trying to, still keep an eye on you in some way, shape, or form. So pay attention to that as well. You may have forgotten about certain things, but certain things may not have forgotten about you. But that's their business. That's not yours. Yeah. So let me get 3 cards here for my Cancers. Thank you. Moving on. First card. Moving on. What we doing? I'll be moving on. Moving on. Okay. I think Brandy sings that song. I don't know. A card flipped over with it, but I don't see it. So anyway, moving on is here. Moving out, moving on, doing what you got to do. Those leaves that are here in the doorway, they're stepping into this newness. You're stepping into freshness. You're stepping into where the energy is pulling you towards in a healthy, good way, right? Your mind is made up too about a lot of different things. And this is why you're moving on. You realize, like, staying with that energy or staying with that person or staying in this environment wasn't doing anything but holding you back anyway. So it's like, let me just make the step. Let me just make the big move and you understand me? Like, make that big move. There it goes. That's what flipped over here. It was the 8, trapped in fear. I'm not going to take that, though. They threw it out my hand. We're not trapped in fear. We're moving on from that. That's why I couldn't find it. It's like somebody maybe even trying to put some type of fear in your ear. Don't pay attention to it. Wow. Okay. Very good energy, but that's too many cards. Thank you. So some type of disruption is here. The disruption, I feel like, is you, Cancer. It's not anything. I feel like this is you breaking out of the mold, breaking out of the box here. And I like that. The memories of love. So you're back and forth. You're back and forth. You're back and forth. You're looking, you're going. How am I moving forward? I feel like even though you are moving forward, there are things of your past that you still kind of feel like they might come up. They might pop up for you, right? But even if they do, I feel like it's always going to be a test of how you react, how you deal with it. All right, the truth is at the bottom again. The detective card is here about the truth. So if something keeps coming back up as if it's a reoccurring thing, it's because there's something you need to look deeper into it to understand it, right? You're not looking at something properly. You're trying to move on. You're saying you're done. You're doing da-da-da-da, right? But as soon as this thing comes back up, it's like, are you truly free from it? Because you got to, like, in a way here, this disruption. And I feel like also you are changing your path. You are changing how you're moving here too. It's like you're creating a new memory. You're creating new memories here. The first one that flipped over is the Fool. All right, the Fool, we're moving on. Your mind is made up. You're going in a different direction. I feel like this disruption is you taking chances, you doing things differently in a way that is shocking yourself and the other people around you. Okay, with the Fool card here. Yes. The Page of Pentacles, you're taking small steps, but yet you're being courageous as you do it. So many cards that wants to come out at once. Let's do one at a time. But you got this Page of Pentacles. That's that freshness. That's that newness. These leaves that are on this moving on card here, that is the Page of Pentacles energy. The new growth, new, I don't want to say a new, well, it is a new path. Because anytime we start to do things differently, we react differently, we choose something in a new way, it creates a new path. The moment we continue to do the same thing, we're going to get the same results, or we're just going to keep going, it's going to be the same. But as soon as we try, we're doing it this way now, right? It's a change. So there's victory here, there's success, there's rewards here, and you know that that's up ahead, right? Because we always get to a point. Now, the Fool originally took some sort of risk that got him to a point where he found success. But then the Fool also know that there's more success to be had, right? There's more out there to explore, right? There's more reward here. It's like, I feel like you're at a point right now where you don't feel like you're gaining as much as you once did on something, right? You're not getting the same fullness out of something. With this Knight of Swords here, this is again, your mind, right? Your mind changing it in some sort of way. I feel like your mind has changed about what is enough, what is, quality, what is, Is this the route that I'm supposed to be going on? Stopping and thinking for a moment and redirecting if you need to, but always being like open here. This is very open-minded energy to what is achievable for you and how you can achieve it. And I feel like it's with small steps, but like those small steps add up very quickly. You don't have to make one big move. You can make 10 little moves and it's the same equivalent, right? And that's just sometimes how the route has to go. So this disruption is here with this King of Wands. That is definitely some type of something here to speed up the process, move things along in some sort of way. This King of Wands is like having a fresh idea. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, something that's not gonna the Seven of Wands came out in reverse with the Death card. It's like the King of Wands knows when to change course, change direction, right? It's like you're doing something in one particular way, and then something happens, and immediately you have to change in the moment how you're doing something, right? You just like drop all your tools and you go another way. You start doing it differently. Because I'm seeing this King of Wands really looking at something like, wait, again, not getting the fullest opportunity out of something. So how do you pivot? How do you change course without like totally giving up on something? Because this Death card is like a new phase with this Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be a new phase of something. So you're going to, like I said, it's like dropping everything that you've been just doing, that you were building, or not even building like that. I don't want to say it like that, but this is a pivot in direction, but it's a good one. Definitely a good pivot. I see very good energy. At first I was looking at this like, what is happening? But I feel like this is a disruption in your path that causes you to have to do things in a particular way that's different from what you used to, but nothing that isn't like the right thing for you to be doing. You have the Eight of Cups here. You're leaving things behind. I feel like whatever this is that brings you to a place where you could just drop the burden, you could drop whatever it is that was like, you didn't really want to be doing it maybe, or even if you were doing it and was okay with it, you're okay with this change as well. It's like this new thing. It's like, oh, I like this. It's the memory of what was there isn't worth sticking around with it, with the Eight of Cups. So you're looking to make new memories, creating new memories. Damn. Okay. You have the Two of Swords and the Strength card that came out here. That's good. I feel like this is strong mental agility, right? Quick thinking here I'm seeing. Really paying attention to how like the small subtle things, because that's where the power is. It's like not in kind of that upfront strength, right? This is, I don't know, this is also subconscious energy here, where you have to have a strong mental, that's the word I'm looking for. You have to have a strong mental power here to have these new memories, to change your thought process and your feelings and your moods and things like that. This here, the two sevens, Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, I'm seeing something getting washed out, something getting drained. I don't know what that is, but something is like, it's completed, right? Even though it's not a 10, it's like everything is matched. Here is like, it's a path where everything is matched. So something else is drained out so that this becomes the new order. You know what I mean? Yeah, this Ten of Swords here. Something is over and done with. Definitely over and done with, but for the better, for the best. This is a disruption for, your greatness, for your greater good. This isn't, the Star card. Yeah, I love it. The Star card with the Ten of Pentacles, right? You cutting out something. You Xing it out. It's over and done with. You don't feel the same about it. You're changed. You really have, like, you're not putting in the same effort into something. You're putting all of the energy into creating something different, to creating something more healed, more productive, more... And look, you have the King of Swords, that mental ability, mental agility that you need. The detective energy you need. If you're a detective, the King of Swords is a good energy, right? You're trying to find something. You're trying to look for maybe even your soul tribe. Look who's here. The Hermit, who is the detective of the bunch, right? He's the detective out of all the major arcana. He will find out some information. So this could be something here that is revealed to you, whether you were looking for it or not. And when it is revealed to you, it, like, again, it's a chain reaction of things happening. All right, but let's get some advice for this month. What is the advice for my Cancers? Oh, he's here again. He just came out for Gemini, Archangel Michael with the first chakra. Deceit. You're being protected in some sort of way, but somebody is also trying to hide their hand. I don't like that deceit card at all. With Archangel Michael here, though, you're not going to get, like, with appreciation, the daughter spirit. Okay, so whatever is happening here, it's like you're going to appreciate it in the end. Right? All that happened, all that was said and done, you are going to appreciate it, even though it felt like in some shape, form, or way you were being pulled off of your path, right? You weren't, or you were being led the wrong way on something. I feel like you're still going to appreciate what was. And Archangel Michael is like protecting you as you leave out of this situation so that it can't follow you. Right? Even when if you had damage that you endured during this, right? The Two of Swords is here again. With Archangel Michael, he is seeing everything and nothing is getting past him. Look who's here again, the Tower. That's the same energy with disruption. The Tower is here. All right? It's something that you may not see. These are like sometimes just by you yourself doing the work that you got to do to change your habits, to change how you feel, kind of like restoring yourself here, right? You're restoring yourself almost back to, like, baby. We get back to the baby stage and then we can grow again. Sometimes we got to get down. And I don't want to say knocked down, but because it's not necessarily being knocked down. I feel like it's just like the build up. And then once that phoenix rises, it rises from a youthful stage. There's something about something being youthful again, something being fresh. What is this deceit? You may be so nice to people at times and you don't realize how bad they could be. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody with the the Queen of Wands. Somebody who doesn't want you to prosper in some way, shape, or form. That's who this is. Yeah, this could be multiple people, but doesn't have to be. You have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands. You have the Queen of Swords. This is a whole lot of people, but you have this Knight of Pentacles that came out in reverse. This could be people at your work. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? This could be people at your work. This could be people that you spend time with who, you think you're having a good time with them, but in reality, it's like they're watching you. They're watching how much money you spend. They're watching who you're hanging out with. Like, somebody is definitely, like I said, detective. I said that in the beginning. Somebody is watching your movements because, again, they don't want you to be better. They don't want you to gain anything. They want you to be in this Knight of Pentacles energy, to feel lazy, to feel unaccomplished, to feel, right? And this could be because you're hanging around certain people that are small-minded, right? Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. People that are not out for your best interests. That's what that is. That's the advice. Get those people out of your life. Those relationships that you know aren't working, don't try to force them any longer. Don't try to make them work any more than they're not working, okay? The appreciation card, the advice here is to keep working hard, keep focused here on what you're doing. We got Temperance, Sagittarius energy with the Lovers. This may be a lover that you're with that is just, okay. Okay. No, they said this is not. They said that this is what you're being led toward. You're being led toward the glory land, to the good stuff, to all of that, the good relationships, the people you're meant to be around. But again, until you break away, until you create that sense of freedom, all right, until you say no, until you set the boundary, until you change it up, it won't do that. That's when the universe can only give you whatever you're giving it. All right. So you have that Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Stay in your power. Stay in your energy of being grounded in your truth and your purpose. Okay? Don't give up. Excuse me. Let me get an angel number for my Cancers. Number 55 and number 1111. I love it. It says, I am evolving and I am awakening. This is why you're moving on, because you're evolving past the stages. You're evolving past these people. You're evolving past again, the situations that already happened that you can't do anything to change them. 1111, it says the universe is arranging people and experiences in your path to help you succeed and helping you to wake up to who you truly are. Okay, that's 1111. You have number 55 here. That may be important to you. Today is 5-5, the 5-5 portal. I didn't even think about that. But it says substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. So if you have those insecurities, this is the perfect month to work on them, right? We all got them. Work on them. So it's no longer an insecurity. You feel me? Let's do this. I ain't got time for you, Cancer. If you want to go cry it out for a second, cry it out, but move the hell on. And I know y'all Cancers could do it because I've seen y'all do it. My son is a Cancer. I've seen him cry about something and get motivated after that. Like cry in the moment, oh my God, why? But he get hella motivated after that and it'd be a wrap. You know, whatever was bothering him, it ain't doing that no more. So you have soul awakening and rejuvenate yourself. Okay, keep yourself fresh. Don't stay stagnant in the past. That rejuvenate yourself. Don't stay in the past because that's where things are stagnant. The future, the present is where it's fresh and where it's new. I kept saying that the whole time too. So it says, know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You will have full permission to rest. You have full permission to rest and say no. And then you have the soul awakening. You are quite irresistible when your mind and your heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. You do. You have way better things to do, my dear Cancer, okay? Then sit there and worry about what happened already or what, somebody else is trying to stop you and do. You can't even worry about that because the more you put focus onto those things is the more that they interrupt, the more that they cause disruption. So you got to be the disruption here, all right? You are the disruptor. Plain and simple. The doors are open at the bottom. And that's what you get, my Cancers, for the month of May. I hope it resonates for you. I will talk to you later. Bye. Love ya.